Welcome to Mickey and My Craft. This is Hilda, your host. Today, you seeing this this is from Pay by Numbers, and we're gonna see how I am using Melanie 3 Shades of Gray, and maybe complement whatever tutorial she has. I always refer you to her tutorial. She has about 200 videos on paint by numbers. However, some people play with her, the stuff that she teaches you, the steps, and then find new ways to do it. And it's okay for us to complement, to serve as a venue for understanding of this craft. But before that, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell to all notifications so you will receive notifications of all my videos. I have videos on the weekend and sometimes on Thursdays. So all depends on the amount and how I'm feeling. And also, for those of you, I got new gloves. These are more tight. They're better. They have helped my hands. For those of you lovely who have been praying for my hands. And as you can see, I can move better my fingers. So hopefully that will help. Another thing is I have a joint membership where we're going to have some perks. I haven't... the perk that I have so far right now is a nice tote bag with a print that you might choose from. However, other perks that can be added is like you will know in anticipation the schedule of the videos to come up, and things that might come along, and also for giveaways. My main purpose of the perks is to do more giveaways. So having said that, let's get started. Here is the owl, but I'm working on this top part, okay? So I'm gonna turn it around, okay? And I'm gonna tell you something. Let me get my... She has on her website something that is called the swatch guide. It's kind of kitting up for the paint by numbers. Let me put you closer. But the thing is, it will tell you which paints are transparent and which ones are translucent by putting, some of them in top of these paint pots, pictures or drawings. It up to 36, and yeah, you can see that some of them are transparent and translucent, okay? So you do that, right? Let's say you have a few paint by numbers, right? And you want to get them ready, you just want to start, and you don't want to, you're trying to save time in this craft. That's what I like about her. She comes with technique that you can try to save time when you start your paint by numbers. So I already did this with the other two paint by numbers that I got. The one from Pink Picasso and the one from Cheaper. And I'm working on one from Amazon that I bought, and which I'm gonna be working on it pretty soon. So this is what I did when I was unpacking the paint by number. Now I'm gonna post a video in the iCard, okay? I did an unboxing of Melanie 3 Shades of Gray. It's called a 3 Shades of Gray Survival Kit, okay? It has all this. It's a light, a medium, and a dark, okay? So I already pulled some paint pots from there, okay, to work separately because it's easier for my hands too. So I have an unboxing of this, and then I got the swatch. You can find her swatch on her website. It costs $5 for downloading the file, but then you will have that file forever. Make sure you save it to your phone and your computer before the 30 days up, because after that you won't be able to download it. Okay, they give you 30 days to download it. So what I did was, okay, I took, and this is something that I'm gonna get ahead of time too. What I did was the paint, the color in top of it. But what I did is the swatch for the 3 shades of gray. You get the paint over here, okay. You get the opacity of the paint. The paint's around the more. You don't put the black because the black is covered by itself. And then you got the light, medium, and dark. Okay, shades of gray that you're gonna put on. Once you do that, you're gonna start painting over that shade. This, what happened with these 3 shades of gray is they serve as a primer. Okay, because not always the white works with transparent paints. Okay, and you probably be wasting too much white, and so of your kit. So it's best, I like this, I like the 3 shade of gray. It's best if you do this. So now if you notice, it already marked the shade of gray that I'm gonna use. I'm on number 5 right now. Okay, I already did 13, 9, 8, 7, and 6 colors. So I got all these to go, all this. Okay, so we're gonna test it today. Okay, you're gonna watch me painting, and over here, this is something that happens that I noticed it. Apparently, the medium shade covers more than the light one. However, and it doesn't change the color that much. However, when I put it into the paint, it darkens the color. So I went last night, and as you can see over here, I did some scrubbing with one of the Huggies toilet and took out that paint. So I paint over it with the light one. Okay, that's the light color. Because something that I noticed on this one, the 3 shades of gray, it might work different in another paint by number. But something that I noticed over here, when you paint the 3 shades of gray in here, or either one of the 3 of them, like this is the light one, it's gonna darken a little bit. Okay, so that's what happened. So last night I did a test, and I got one. Let me see if I can find it that I can show you. That it came up, this one over here. Okay, this one. I'm gonna be moving the camera, guys. This one over here. And it came out all right. Okay, you don't see the numbers. Okay, so I already, right, put some over here, but we're gonna test it in one of the eye colors. We're gonna test, let me see which one. We're gonna test number 10. Yeah, we're gonna test number 10 over here. And in number 10, I had the medium one. Okay, but I think the light one can be used because I don't want the darker color to make, I don't want the medium gray to darken the color. That's what I mean. So, but we're gonna test just a little bit over here, just in case. I'm not gonna put the shade of gray all over it. I just want to test the medium one over here, because I find that the medium one has more coverage. Because usually the yellows and the orange, they are very opaque. I mean, they're very translucent. Okay, number 1 is okay, but I still see some of the line of the pot paint. In this one, I don't see it. Okay, let's see if you can see that. Okay, so I'm gonna try Line number 5 again. We got here in the painted the light gray, right? I'm going to remember to put float in your paints. Okay, I put float and a slow medium to slower. This one needs a little bit of paint flow. I should say float. No paint flow, float. Okay, so now we're gonna try it over here because I put the light color, the light gray buddies, and when you put the shade of gray, you cover the whole area. Okay, so let's see. Let me get you closer here. So you can see, okay? My hand might be covering. I'm sorry guys, I gotta check this by looking up front. Don't mind the defect because this is something that is gotta be fixed. Okay, and here you are. You have the color. When it dries, it's gonna darken, so you see, you cannot see the number. If you do it without that, let me paint a little bit of this one. I'm sorry guys, I had to put it toward me because I ended up putting too much. You don't want to put too much. You don't want to put a big block. And I put a big block over here. Because remember, you got to extend this paint. You cannot have that much in there. Because it's not going to look correct. Oops. I'm sorry guys, I'm looking for my then I can't do this. I have to do this because I have a big block in there. You can still give it a second coat, but you're gonna be wasting too much paint. And that's when sometimes people say, well, I didn't have enough paint. No, it's just that you have to use that much, because you can still, I can still see the number 5 in here. Let me close this for a moment. I can still see the number 5 in there. Okay, and even if I put another coat, then you're gonna have this problem, because I have only one on number 5. Okay, and I'd rather have the primer, because when you stretch all this and you take the streaks out, you're gonna see, you're still gonna see, even if it's slided. Hold on, cause even if it's slided, you're still gonna see the number in there. And that's the difference between the two. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna take that out, because I do want to put the primer on them. This is what you do when you make a big boo-boo, like the one I did last night. All that is gonna be paint, so I don't mind about that. Okay, let me paint another one, and then we're gonna go to this number 10. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna do some testing. Okay, you see, it's better. Just give it one coat. Okay, so now let's try number 10. So this is what's happening with number 10. Let me see which way is the best. Let me see. Yeah, this one is closer. So I'm going to use this number 10 over here. This one in the eye. Okay? So number 10 is telling me that with the darker color, I can see less the line. I can see them in the light one. I can still see them a little bit. But in this one, on the medium one. But since I discovered that last night, I want to test this. So let me get the medium one. If I can find it. I thought it was, oh, here it is. God. Here it is. This is the medium one. So we're gonna test on top of this number the medium one, and on top of this one the light one. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I always like to stir up. You should stir up your paint. Okay. So we're gonna test this live. In light of my discovery last night with number 5. I'm gonna test number with the medium over here. Okay, I'm gonna put some of this medium over here. Primer. These serve as a primer for your color. Okay. Okay. So here it is. Okay. This is the medium shade from the kit. And now we're gonna put over here some of the light shade. Okay. We're gonna put in this number 10 some of the light shade. While this one dries. Okay, so we gotta let them dry, right? In the meantime, I know I can use the light one, so I'm gonna be doing some light one over here, putting all over the 5, because I'm not I'm going by numeric order, of course. So let's see, let me put some of these 5, and then you will see how I paint, how it is the primer put up on the cell. Okay, you have to fill out the whole cell. I took too much. I always have that bad habit. And yes, you should cover the lines a little bit. I'm gonna go this way because I need this space for it. By the way, I'm using one of Melanie's paint brushes. These ones are for shading, but they're good for these little spaces. They dry pretty fast, so we're gonna get it done real quick. Sorry, I'm off camera. Okay, so now we're gonna test this, and if you can see, right, it's drying and it's getting a little bit darker than what the paint pot it is. Okay, this one still has some drying to do, this one. Okay, now let's go to the paint. We're gonna stir it. This is number 10. Okay, by the way, Mickey's on the house, so if you hear him growling or agitated, it's because he's agitated. I have diluted floatate and regular floatate. And then let me put this in here. Let me close this. This is the slow drying that I'm using, medium, that came with one of the paints. So I use a pipette and I put a little bit of this. Put the rest back. Okay, and we're gonna stir this baby up. This is number 10 for the eye, okay? Pick up some of the ones on the cap so it can be mixed in here. Okay, so now da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I'm touching it and they're dry. Let's see which one it would be better. Because the swatch is good, it gives you an idea. But I confronted that problem last night over here with the color being dark in it. And I think that the medium, not even the medium one, is helping. I wonder if the dark one will help. Well, definitely not the light one. Take a look at this. You can still see the number far, even from far away. Take a look at this. Let me number 10. I'm sorry. I don't know if I show you that you can see the numbers on the back. I hope I didn't miss that. So if not, we can do it again. But it didn't work out. Believe me, guys, it didn't work out. You can see the you can see the numbers through it. So now we're gonna do this over here. I'm gonna put some of this extender. In here. I'm sorry guys. I'm just preparing the dark shade of gray. I'm gonna grab some of this over here and put it in here. Oh boy, a lot. Okay, let's do the medium shade over here. I mean the dark one. The dark shade of gray. I put too much. I'm gonna let it dry in the meantime, just in case I didn't show you on the other side, because well, I'm gonna check it out on the video. So I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna continue doing number 5. You're gonna continue seeing me. Okay, working on number 5. This one already dried. But I'm painting the areas I already painting white. I'm gonna do it by section, so it will not be so. On this one, could use another hand. Yeah, I know it looks sloppy because I have to take all that darkness out, because I didn't like the medium with this one. Definitely I didn't like the medium. That is a darker color, so I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. I'm missing something here. Okay, so let's try, right, number 10 with the dark shade of gray. So let's hope it doesn't look too dark, because this is very transparent, very, very, very. I'm not liking it. Well, I should have let it more dry, because he's taking out of the medium paint. But anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. Let me do something over here with the medium one. Let me do it again. Because this needs to be dry, super dry. And I usually let them dry 24 hours, but we are not gonna wait that long. Let's see how that goes, but I'll let you know when the next time, after it dries for a long while, I will let you know, and we'll be right back, okay? So don't go away. Hi guys, we're back. Okay, well, I let it dry for about 1 or 2 hours, very real good. And then I went over again and put the dark, the medium, and the light shades of gray. And then I put the paint number 10 on top of it. And it turns out, I'm going to show you closer. And it turns out that the medium one is the most feasible, because this one is going to make the color too dark. It's not going to look loose. And this one, look. You can still see the number in there. So I'm using the medium, as you can see. You still, in some instances, you have to go back over, especially when I get to do the white. I'm gonna test to see if I can use the light gray and the white still look good, because according to this, it's still gonna look good. But you never know how the canvas, because the paper from the canvas is completely different. They dry completely different. You have an idea, but they dry completely different. Okay, so this is it for my demo regarding these 3 shades of gray. Definitely I recommend it. The swatch, you still have to do this because this is your guide as to which color you're gonna use to manipulate this. I just want to do the 3. I knew that the dark one wasn't gonna be. I was inclined more to the medium one, but I wanted to show you in the canvas how it shows up. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week. Don't forget to hug and kiss your fur baby from Mickey and I. Until the next time, lovelies, much love and peace to all of you. Bye.